Right here, baby. This is what we're building right here.
Congratulations on that, man. Well, let's talk about winning 2 tournaments this week, right? How about your freestyle success? What was the key this week in the freestyle?
I got a lot of good recovery, and I don't know if it was 10 or 11 matches. That's a lot on your body in 3 days. So my dad, my coaches, we got me rested up before each match so I could feel 100 every time I went out there.
And in both of the finals matches, you got behind a little bit, but you put them away. Talk a little bit about that killer instinct that you've been showing out there.
Yeah, so before that first one, I thought it was a great idea to go ahead and put down a foot long from Subway. Not Subway's fault, I'm not going to put that on them, but we'll do without the Subway sub next time. Help keep that lead a little bit better. And I got to, before Worlds, work on getting my feet not to step out of bounds and get theirs too more.
But I mean, you do go for the fall when you see it, right?
Yeah, I watched idol of mine, Colton Schultz, hit that earlier yesterday, I believe. Went out and replicated that. Seems to work pretty well.
You were super emotional after that match. Why were you so emotional?
I came out there flat both of my first matches, and that's just not the type of wrestler I am, but I think it showed a lot of grit in me, and I was able to come back and get those. That's what you train for every day. Coach Ross, Coach Thatcher, Coach Leibarger, Coach Weber, they preach that every day in the room, and when you go and practice it, it becomes a lot easier to go out there and do it.
You were an opportunity to wrestle 2 tournaments at the Worlds now.
Yeah.
I mean, you like the challenge of switching up styles and having to train for 2 things and compete twice?
I want to be the best wrestler I can be. That's always been the goal. Glad I won this, but at the end of the day, the goal didn't change. Become the best wrestler. So I think going Greco and freestyle, that's how you do it, obviously.
You mentioned some of your coaches. Who are some of your main training partners that have helped you make the champion you are here today?
Michael Boyle, he's a dog. He's the hardest worker I've ever met in my life. He's the reason I'm here right now, in shape, on weight. He got me down the weight. He worked me to death. And himself, he's in the hospital right now, so I just want to say a prayer for him. Hope he gets better, get out of there soon so I can come in there and whip him again.
That's awesome. Well, hey, great job this week, man. Obviously, you're going to have to get ready for 2 tournaments in the next few months. Where are you going to do most of your training?
Same place I always have been. I'm really excited to go out there to the Springs and get some of that high-level training. I've never been out there, so I think it's a great opportunity for me. And, where I've always been, Mount Vernon, Crazy Goats, and Beast Mode, they've really pushed me to where I am today, made me a freestyle and Greco lover, and I can't thank them enough for what they've done for me.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.